Okay, so what happened last time? Last time, we tried
Thanks
to
for ignoring my heater woes.
just cuddle up in
Yeah, Josh
blankets
doesn't
and
care
be
about your
fine.
video.
No!
So last time, what happened,
Why not?
Mochi? What happened, Mochi?
I have a good question. I don't remember.
Last time we tried to end the killing game, and we did, sort of.
Oh, true.
But then he came back, and
For
there
like
were
2
many of
hours.
him. Yeah. And also, we blacked out, and someone was pretending to be us. And they talked about this QV liquid.
Allegedly.
About someone was us. Someone was us.
Allegedly.
Anyway,
Someone torturing Mochi?
No. I have a cookie in my mouth.
Share.
Damn.
Rude.
No, it's mine.
I didn't prepare
Wow,
my
I'm
snacks.
kicking you from
I'm
the call.
so... Anyway, Shoma, prepare to die. The day after the sponsor came back to life, Yugami, Tsubasa, and I got together for another meeting of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
No, Hero
Did it?
died. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, we went in
Can't
and
hold on to your
saved
wife.
her. We chose to save her. And I mean, save Darumi, but like, yeah.
Oh dear. The way I see it, we've got yes, we've got two options
Options.
open to us.
We have two options open to
We've got
us.
two options.
Options open.
Oppenheimer? We've got two Oppenheimers for us. Continue playing the game
Whoa.
or kill the sponsor to end it.
What? Okay, heads up. I'm like half doing something because I'm on a deadline. So if I don't speak, just remind me. What again? Is that even possible?
That's something we can discuss if we choose that option. Right now we've got to decide on what direction we're going to take. I say we. but
One
really,
direction.
It's up to you, Takumi. One
Huh?
direction?
You want me to decide?
My mother. You are the Alliance's leader. That's what Hiroko said, remember?
Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she? She might even have
Me when
given
I'm
me the
delusional.
position because she knew she was going to die. Is that why? Did she think I could hold the alliance
Okay,
together
we are delusional.
even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? I don't really have any skills or talents. Hello? We're
the
good
daytime.
at finding things.
I'm just a regular guy with a regular life. Nah, dude, it's gotta be you.
In the daytime.
You've got the courage and resolve we need to get us through this. My ass.
I like you to be leader too, Takumi. Because I don't want to be. I don't know. Anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like that in charge.
You guys, honestly, I think this might be too much for me. But if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Alright, I'll accept the position as
Okay.
leader.
It's like one or the other. And neither of them want to be, so. By default.
I might not have very much going for
That's
me,
right.
but I'll do everything I can to keep you safe.
That's... You're not gonna be able to keep that promise. You were absolutely not gonna keep that promise. Okay then, oh great and powerful leader, tell us where our alliance is going to go from here.
Yugami, I love you.
Do we continue to... Do we continue to participate in the invader hunt? Or do we try to kill off the sponsor?
Continue the hunt or kill the sponsor.
Sorry.
Obviously, taking part in this game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another of my friends die at the end of every round. If we lose any more than this,
I can't stand for this.
it's going to be hard to get through our defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor, and I'm not sure if that's even possible anymore. Now that they've come back from the dead, they feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came up with something, how would we know if we got them all? If playing the game and killing the sponsor are both equally impossible, then neither. I'm choosing the third option.
Thanks, Takumi.
The third?
We run. We leave this place and the killing game behind. After all,
Oh my God.
we know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to
You know what this
activate
is
it
giving?
early. What?
It's giving when you come out of a test and your friends are arguing whether the answer was 61 or 62 and your answer was like North America. So we can anyways, continue.
Isn't there an issue with this plan though? Like, doesn't that leave the school defenseless if they just run away?
Yeah. No.
We can all go back
That's why
to the
I said North
artificial
America.
satellite. The sponsor and their bees are powerful, but there's no way they can follow us all the way into space.
Oh, you never know. Oh, Takumi, what the fuck are you on about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission.
Out of commission? You mean we can't use it at all? Since when?
Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time?
Oh, so you forgot about that too, huh?
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
In that case, it'd be easier to just show you again. Come on, let's go to the hangout. What? I thought we talked about this.
Tsubasa led us to the storeroom underneath the gym. And there I saw...
Oh, honey.
Well, time to restart. Let's go back.
Me? Me when I fart inside the escape pod.
Every inch of the escape pod
What
surface was riddled with holes. What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something?
Whoa. Exact same reaction as last time.
Hello.
You really did lose your memory, didn't you?
Never
Hello.
mind that.
Hello.
Tell me what's going on here. Who did this?
It's less of a who and more of a what. We can't really blame anyone except the bacteria.
Bacteria? As in microscopic life forms? But the pod's not
Oh my
organic.
God.
How could they destroy solid material?
Metal. Let me explain. The corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria.
I like how
Whoa.
Mochi is the one voicing Tsubasa.
I know! Actually, it erodes matter on is that?
Molecular.
Pause. Molecular, I knew that level. So it's invisible invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Technically, it's more like energy release during the oxidation process allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum level space, so there's not a lot we know about it.
Is there any chance of repairing the pod?
Not the way it is now. I have to get rid of the particle bacteria first.
Is that possible? Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me.
Wait, if it's like out of space, how does Tsubasa know about it?
Oh my god, it's the
Maybe she's
queen
just smart.
liquid.
Maybe she doesn't know.
She just studies, okay.
Maybe Takumi's just
Okay,
deaf.
okay.
Okay, but why did this happen? Why did it get corroded?
What, the bacteria?
Yeah. What
Because I
caused
farted.
this?
I farted.
Well, is it because we entered the space before it was supposed to?
Maybe. I guess.
Yeah,
And it was like a...
it was a hermeneutic seal. Hermetic seal.
Hermeneutic seal.
Fuck.
I love a hermeneutic seal.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I'll need some of this. PV liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it though.
What about the biolab?
How about you, our leader, does? I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. Whoa. I don't think there's a single violin in the whole school.
Oh, honey.
At this point, the only thing we can do is search around in the ruins outside and hope for the best.
So we're looking for a rare material
Blind
while
leading the
also
blind.
trying not to fall behind in the rankings. I have a feeling that's not going to be easy. We'll have to repair the pod eventually, but activating it and getting out of here early does seem almost impossible.
You get the position we're in now? We're fucked. We're cooked. We're done for, homie. Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. We'll need to go with a different strategy. So we're back to the first two choices I offered you. None of this, third choice,
The fourth
you run
choice,
away.
I have plan A, B, C, all the way to Z. Sorry.
I don't want to hear any of it after E.
The fourth choice is joining Smash.
Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though.
Oh no.
Sorry, I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair
Oh,
the
Takumi.
pod and use it to escape from the game.
Shut up, Takumi. You sure? We just went through how doing that's so hard, it's practically impossible.
We're going to face steep odds no matter what we do. I'd rather take a chance in the path of leaving. Step 1 is to find the QB liquid, destroy the particle bacteria, and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everyone on board and get out of here, back to the artificial satellite.
Prioritize escaping to safety. That's what you're going with, Takumi? Well, I did say I'd respect our leader's decision. That cool with you too, Tsubasa?
Sure, if that's what you want, Takumi, I'm fine with it. Totally, absolutely, 100%.
You read that so
I've already made up my mind to stand by you to the very end. After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that to be as supportive as I can now.
Tsubasa, my heart gave a little leap. These two were putting so much faith in me, it made me feel like I could make it through any ordeal. Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls?
Sexism?
It's fine. I've decided to officially lead that team.
Yeah, she doesn't swing that way.
Feel bad for them after losing
Sorry, I
a
love
fight.
Tsubasa's
Yeah.
abilities. So much better.
But you guys are way more important to me.
Way more important. When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like
What?
me has people who consider him
Kiss,
important.
kiss.
So long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. Alright guys, let's fix this escape pod. We're all going home and we're going back alive. We had our goal.
No.
Now we just had to start
Takumi's
making
gonna
it a
get everyone
reality.
killed.
The first order of business was going out to try to find some QB liquid. Well,
Queen bee liquid.
we can't do it all in a day, so Shauma's still gonna die. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had once been stores, ransacking the shelves for anything that looked like what we needed. Of course, we should have known better than to think we'd find something that rare that easily. Before we knew it, the sky had turned the dark orange of sunset.
Phew, the sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon.
It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little longer.
Overdoing it's not going to help anyone, Takumi. This search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. Shoma gonna get his ass kicked. You never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. We need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflicts.
Oh, right. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in any real danger of being executed, but it made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back for today.
Yeah, listen to your husband. Your husband knows what's best.
In the interest of staying fresh for tomorrow, we returned to school and went straight to bed. Time passed and eventually...
Bing bong, bing
Yeah,
bong.
why are they getting executed now?
The final day of the Invaders Hunt's first round arrived. You've missed a lot,
'Cause
Ethan.
it's a killing game.
Why did it change it to a killing game? I hate this game.
Because of Danganronpa.
This is all
They
because we
couldn't help
killed
it.
Almost as bad
Eito.
as the wind and the rain.
This is not because we killed Ato.
This is our fault. We turned it. We made the first kill. You know, the killing game always starts when someone breaks and makes the first kill. Here it is.
No,
The end of round one.
No, not we. You click that button.
Whoever is at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Sean was in last place. I wonder what's going through his mind now that he's facing death. What is he
He's
feeling?
pissing his pants.
Maybe I'll go
He's
check on
shitting
him
himself.
while there's still time.
No, he deserves it.
Why would you check on him, Takumi? How is this gonna help? Jesus Christ. You think you're helping Takumi, but you're really not.
Oh, talk to me. Good morning.
When
Morning,
they ask you how
Shoma.
you are, and you
Sorry
have
to
to say
call
that
on you so
you're fine.
early.
It's fine. I don't mind. Are you feeling alright? Spending too much time breathing the air as me will probably spoil the rest of your day, you know?
His self-esteem is just as low as ever, but he doesn't seem scared. Shoma, how can you be so
point out something
calm?
you don't know.
Today's the last day of this round of the game. You're at
Well,
the
why
bottom
would
of
you
the
tell him
rankings.
that?
If you don't
What
earn
are you
some
doing?
points quick, then
I know. It's okay. I've decided to accept my death as gracefully as I can.
you're just going to accept it.
Wait.
What?
Okay. Like, no, I'm so conflicted with this whole conversation. Because it's like, I get that he's worried for Shoma, right? He's like, no, you gotta do something so that you don't die. But at the same time, that basically means he's pushing for somebody else to die. There's
Yeah.
like no way around that, you know? So I was
Yeah.
like, you're trying to get rid of Ema. I see what you're doing. You little fuck. I don't like to give it.
Don't you want to survive?
No, not really.
Of course, well, I did at first anyway. I wanted to make it out of here someday to see Leo again, but I changed my mind. Another person shouldn't have to die just to keep a piece of human trash like me alive a little longer.
Again
That's
with the
it?
human trash.
You're okay with being killed in this messed up game we're being forced
You're
to
a
play?
gay? You're a gay? What?
Oh, my back.
No, I hate it that it has to be this way. But that's all the more reason for me not to struggle against the inevitable.
What do you mean?
If I stay where I am in last place, no one else will have to worry about dying.
For a week.
For
The
like
sponsor
a week.
wants us to
Yes.
see us panic and turn on each other. But that's not gonna happen. I may not be able to defeat the sponsor, but I can at least disappoint them. I'm going to consider that a win.
I'll end my life with my one and only victory. That's good enough for me.
Okay, I do need to see how he dies because I have a theory, but
Spoiler!
Shoma. Seeing Shoma smile in the face of certain death brought tears to my eyes. All this time,
Yes.
we'd been so focused on our own survival. And here he
They should
was,
piss.
willing to give his life to save the rest of us. That had to take a tremendous amount of inner strength and kindness, too.
Why do you look like you're...
Actually, since you're here, do you think I could ask you for one last favor?
A
Will you kiss
favor?
me?
Can you take over looking after Ava for me?
That bitch.
She needs someone to bring her food and clean her cage and
not a
talk to
animal.
her so she won't get lonely.
Who's Eva?
The prisoner.
The fact that I'll be leaving her alone here is one
I'm sure
thing
we'll see
that
her.
still bothers me. I just want her to be
Oh.
happy.
Why didn't you marry her then?
Ever since I
Oh.
refused to give Ava her mask back, we hadn't exactly
For
been
no
on great
reason
terms.
whatsoever. Why did you not give her mask?
But
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we gave a flimsy reason that, like, oh, it'll remind people that you're a commander.
He pulled that out of his ass in like 1 microsecond. That is like
Yeah, like why? I
absolutely
don't get
shoddy.
it.
He just hates women. He just hates women.
But if this was Shoma's last request, I owed it to him to try. I nodded firmly. Sure, you can leave Ava to me. I'll do whatever I can to protect her from harm and misfortune, I promise.
Misfortune, you say?
Misfortune?
Thank you. That's such a relief. Now I really do have no regrets.
I
Really?
spent the whole of
No
that day
regret?
with Shoma. He told me about
Why?
Ava's favorite foods. Is that regaled or regaled?
Regaled.
Regaled. Regaled me with stories about him and Leo back in the residential complex. We passed the time chatting aimlessly, even after the sun went down. But then, on the stroke of midnight,
Holy shit. He's gonna get spirited away. Oh dear. Oh, that's me. Hold on. Shit. Wait. 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 Hunters of the Special Defense Unit, gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the first round is upon us.
we were called to the schoolyard by the announcement.
Bro, and if someone else dies, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Okay, see, this is
Never
what
mind.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Think about the way Kurara died and think about the way Shoma died, right? It's both with the bees, yeah.
I can't just.
I feel like
It's Oprah.
that's what we've
Yeah.
been saying.
That's what we were saying. It's like, holy shit, it's the bees.
I mean,
Wait, did something come before this? What happened?
compare these kills, right, to Gaku and Sire's death. Like, if they had the
They're very
bees,
different, yeah.
why would you need to stab Gaku like 70 times?
Did we conclude? We didn't conclude that the sponsor killed Gaku,
Okay.
did we?
Well, the thing is, once the sponsor arrived, the others were like, oh yeah, the sponsor was probably the one that did it, not Takumi. So
They're not, these people
Yeah,
aren't
but
smart,
none of these
Josh. They're
people
not gonna
are
figure that
like
out.
capable of critical thinking.
I
Exactly.
guess.
They're not going to figure that out.
I
They're
mean,
stupid.
the thing is, it could still be the sponsor, but it's just that MO doesn't quite match, you know?
Yeah, someone can have more
What?
than one
Okay, so
MO,
like maybe
Josh.
they started.
No, but I'm
MOs
just
are not
saying,
like special
I'm just saying,
skills in a video game.
why wouldn't they just use the bees to drain the cryptoglobin if the point of stabbing him so many times was to drain it quickly, right? So that he couldn't
Maybe
be
because
revived.
Gaku didn't have any cryptoglobin in him.
Because they didn't have the bees. There, we were all forced to watch Shoma's execution.
What do you mean they didn't have the bees?
Because it
have
wasn't
the
the
bees.
sponsor.
Well, that's a lot of the scary.
It didn't have the
Oh.
bees.
No bees?
Oh, here we go. Shoma Gunzaki. Alas, his refusal to compete seriously made the end of this first round quite the anticlimax. The final struggle to stay out of last place is usually one of the most exciting parts of the game. I hope we'll have no cowards in the next round. I encourage you to put all your energy into the hunt from now on. You don't want to end up like this motherfucker, do you?
Shoma was just a shriveled up corpse now. He looked so small, like some kind of grotesque figurine.
I had to check the screen.
Wait, I want to take a screenshot. I need that face.
Oh,
I'm making an
gosh.
emoji out of that. Hold on.
Was that the new skull emoji?
That's the new skull emoji. Damn it. I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Shoma.
I'm sorry, Shoma. Am I really? Not really.
Middling in flavor, yet ample. Ew. Yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still. He literally talking about eating Shoma ass.
The more cryptoglobin the sponsor absorbs, the more powerful they get. I can feel it from here.
Who the fuck is the sponsor?
Enlightening.
We don't know. It's none of us.
It's me. He
Where
just
did they come
appeared.
from?
He literally just appeared out of nowhere. Literally appeared out of nowhere. When does the second round start anyway? I'm guessing we're not gonna dive into it right from tomorrow. You can relax on that count. I will grant all of you a week's respite for surviving the first round. The second round will begin on day 43. Use that time to rest, recuperate, and prepare for the next hunt.
Not very long, but at least we get some time off.
Not like we can take it easy though. We gotta use that time to get stronger and survive the next round too.
Please, I need them to give me free time. I need to upgrade my characters.
No free time for you.
I
Ima,
need
Kako.
it.
As of right now, you guys are in boot camp. We're going out to the mountains to train.
Oh, great. I've never been any good at this sporty jock stuff.
A week off.
Did you play that one game? No, I haven't played
Will
that.
we be able to find the QB liquid and get out of here in that time?
I hereby call the first round of the Invader Hunt to a close. I'll leave the task of getting rid of this filthy corpse to you.
We dug a grave for Shoma in the schoolyard and buried his body.
Thank you, Shoma. You saved us all. I won't forget what you've done for us. I promise.
You will forget what he did for you, like, canonically.
Words of gratitude came spilling out of my mouth. Thanks to Shoma's sacrifice, the rest of us didn't have to struggle to stay out of last place. The sponsor was wrong. Shoma
did.
wasn't a coward. He was the only one of us who'd had the strength to put others first.
I won't let your sacrifice be in vain.
Another friend
Wow.
dead, thanks to the invader hunt. This can't be allowed to continue. We're finding
What the
that
heck is the
liquid
Invader Hunt?
and repairing the escape pod. We'll find a way to get it working. Basically, sponsor appears, right? Something about our choices has triggered the sponsor to appear. And now he's put us into an invader hunt where instead of defending the school, we have to go out of the school and attack. And whoever has the least kills of invaders by the end of the 10 days gets killed.
Damn.
Then we're getting everyone on board and getting out of here. Back home. Back to the artificial satellite.
To the Death Star.
Get prepared. Be ready to give your life.
Day 36. This is the start of our week's break from the invader hunt. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to be sitting around doing nothing. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance is going to be giving their all searching for the QB liquid we need to repair the escape pod. Oh, and there's something else. Ava, I did promise Shoma I'd take care of her. It's been awkward between us ever since I made her cry that one time. But this is what Shoma wanted. I have to honor his last request. I made my way to the courtyard, determined to patch things up with our prisoner.
Restart the stream.
I see, I see, I see, I see, I see.
Trees of green, red roses.
IC, I'm gonna send you to ICU. I can shut the fuck up.
I watch them blue for me
I'm
and
shit on the
you.
battery.
And I think to myself, God, this game is giving me a mental illness. What? What was that? Oh,
I see. So Shoma's dead.
Ava's face fell when I told her what had happened.
motherfucker.
He was such a timid boy and a little strange, but I liked him. He was kind, even to a prisoner like me.
Leaving you behind was his only regret. He said he wanted you to be happy.
Huh?
He really was a great guy. No matter how bad things looked for him, he was always thinking of others. And now
That's a lie.
it was my turn to carry on that legacy.
Huh?
Hey,
my God.
Ava. I'm sorry I broke my promise to return your mask. Did you think you can find it in your heart? Oh, do you think you can find it in your
What?
heart to
What?
forgive me?
Ah.
Shoma asked me to take care of you in his place after he was gone.
Ah.
I know you probably won't like seeing me every day from now on, but
No, I don't mind. In fact, I've wanted to apologize to you for a while now. I'm sorry about last time. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. Except you aren't. Except you are a misogynist motherfucker. That mask is just so important to me. It's easy for me to get carried away.
Ava bowed her head in apology. Unlike our last conversation, she was clearly thinking a lot more calmly and rationally now. Or maybe calm
What?
wasn't the word. Maybe it was
What?
more like a resignation.
You calling her hysterical?
Her face was eerily still, almost devoid of emotion. I didn't have it in me to act like this situation was any better than it was either. The mood began to stagnate. If you're that concerned about having your face exposed, I can get you a hat or something.
No, you stupid bitch, that wouldn't work. I decided never to cover my face with anything other than that mask.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize it was such a specific belief.
Don't you ooh, you bitch.
Without that mask, I'm nothing. I can't stay calm. I can't gather my courage.
You're really attached to it, huh? Is it like a source of support for you?
Of course it is. That mask. It's the only of its kind in all the world. Limited edition, you know. My daughter made it especially for me. Ah, shit,
Your
I have a daughter.
daughter? You have a kid?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Technically, it was my brother's wife who could... Oh, okay. But after her parents died, I took her in. Even if we're only tangentially related by blood, she is my one and only daughter.
It was a shocking revelation. Ava? A mother? But there was more to it than that. Something here didn't add up. Invaders are creatures created by the Earth itself to help bring about world death. That was what we'd been told.
Give it up.
Had we been wrong this whole time? Did the invaders actually have their own lives outside of world death? It would be easy enough to get the truth. All I had to do was ask Ava, what are you?
Oh my god.
I forced myself to hold the question back. What mattered right now was finding the QB liquid and fixing the escape pod. If we let the true nature of the invaders distract us, we'd never get any of that done.
Oh, Commune,
Can you just ask right now?
I miss you so much.
Ava muttered that last sentence under her breath, staring up at the sky through the bars of her cage. Commune, that must be her daughter's name.
Damn, she's Korean.
After that, I met up with
I don't
Higamu
think-
and Tsubasa, and we set out for the day. Outside the school, we began our search for the QB liquid with renewed vigor. We'd pinned down a potential location on a map we found in the library beforehand, and soon found ourselves sifting through rubble in an old pharmaceutical facility.
Sniffing for drugs.
Jay,
Yeah?
thank you for reading everything. I'm not looking at the screen.
We had nothing to show for our hard work that day. I can hear some of your scribbles. The only thing we'd found in the ruins was regular junk.
Actually?
Like,
Yeah.
very faintly. Because I have the game turned up
Oh,
quite a
shit.
bit. But it's fine. Finding what we needed
No,
wouldn't
Josh is
be
gonna kill
easy.
you later.
There were bound to be days when we walked away disappointed, just like this one. Please give me free time, give me free
Okay.
time. I haven't had free time for a single day since this round started.
Bro, he's been deprived of free time. He's like, whoa.
He's having free time
My
with
neighborhood.
oral symptoms.
The next day, we focused on old pharmacies and construction sites in residential areas. But once again, we found nothing but junk and had to return to the school empty-handed. I mean, they could, like, you know, get some medical supplies along the way, but
No, they can only carry QB liquid.
the day after that, we searched the ruins of every house we could find from corner to corner.
Who the hell?
We failed to find what we were looking for, and before we knew it, the sun was going down. "39. On day 39, we made our way to the ruins of an old dockyard. We searched all day, but didn't find anything that looked like it could be QB liquid.
Do you think Yugam is like rolling his eyes every day?
Probably.
My
told
husband
her
just
she had-
whispered.
Get prepared. Be ready to give you.
I told you we needed more glitter.
Day 40 already. There's only 3 days of our break left, including
House
today.
of Slut.
Oh, stop. I wanted to find the QB liquid before the start of the second round, but at this rate, I don't think that's going to happen. We just don't have enough
What?
people to cover all this ground. Let's face it, the chances
you
of the
say?
3 of us stumbling on something that rare were always pretty slim. Wait, did you hear what Joel said,
Pause.
Mochi?
Rewind. Go back.
What?
What did he say? Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Was that real?
What?
No. What did JT say? Was that real? Did I
No,
say
that
that
was from
correctly?
the Twitter video I sent to you. Well, in Meme Wasteland, I pinged you.
God.
Do you remember?
I,
The president
You
wanted
pinged
his three servants to fill the room. The first one filled the room with
oh my
the
god.
first one bought a gas canister, make the house full of gas. Second one bought a bag of flour, make the house full of dust.
Stop it.
Third one
I'm
brought out
sorry.
pink
I'm
light
sorry
from
for
behind their
asking.
back,
Stop.
filling the room with pink light and started dancing. Fill the house with.
With what, no?
Let's face it, the chances of the three of us stumbling on something that rare were always pretty slim. What am I saying? It's not over yet. I gave my cheeks a light slap to chase those negative thoughts away. We'll
Which
find
cheek?
that liquid. We have to. I tried to reassure myself as I set out for another day searching.
Yes. Yes. The cheek, you
find
know
that
which
liquid.
cheeks. You know
Period.
which cheeks.
Just as I was leaving my room, someone called out to me, but it wasn't Yugamu or Tsubasa.
Who the fuck
Morning,
is this
Takumi.
motherfucker?
Huh? Moko?
Kevin and
Kyoshika
Kevin.
too. What are
They're
these
both
two
Kevin.
doing right outside my room?
That's all you need to know.
We
Well,
were
Kevin-
thinking
Kevin
of starting
does
a
need more
new
lines.
segment. Kind of a Mojiro Knows Best morning edition.
Oh, what? What exactly does that mean?
Basically, we want to have breakfast with you. If you haven't been to the cafeteria in a while, it might be nice for us to eat together and maybe catch up on some stuff, you know?
I'm stuff.
Something was weird. Despite Moko's
No.
cheerful demeanor, Kyoshika was still just as silent and sullen as ever. When you say catch up on stuff, what kind of stuff are you talking
I mean,
about?
you did kind of inadvertently kill
You know,
their
Just
girlfriend.
anything that pops into our heads, I'm sure we can think of something. Like the state of pro wrestling in the TRC, our favorites for the next championships, the latest backstage gossip, or hey, maybe even physical condition of the other members of the special defense unit.
Okay,
Oddly specific.
this is more than a little weird now. Why would I talk about how the others are doing with these two? We're not even on the same team right now.
This was a bad idea, Lady Moko. We shouldn't involve Sir Takumi in this. He is the Grim Reaper, after all. Asking for help will only make things worse. And
Reaper Grim.
if anything bad were to befall Lady Nozomi, I...
Reaper Grim.
Nozomi? Wait, what does this have to do with her? Is she okay? Did something
Oh my
happen
god,
to her?
Takumi, calm down. Oh my god, Takumi, calm down.
Oh, why would you think that? Gosh, Takumi. That's some imagination you've got.
But Kyoshika literally just said,
Whoops! Sorry, Takumi. Looks like our time's up. We gotta get out of here and head to the next segment. Until next time, sayonara!
Sayonara.
Oh my god. I low-key kind of miss her. Not her cult, but like, I miss her. I miss Angie.
Moko hoisted Kyoshika up like a sack of potatoes and hurried away. Nozomi,
Whoa.
I could go after them and ask what's wrong with her, but the way they are now, I don't think they'd tell me anything.
She's on her period.
Yugamu, Tsubasa, and I set out for another
Hey now.
day of searching for QB liquid, but my heart wasn't in it. I was too distracted by the idea that Nozomi might need my help. Needless to say, we didn't find what we were looking for that
Well-
day either.
Technically, she didn't ask for you. So, calm down. Calm
Roasted.
your tits. It's fine.
That's
But-
true.
but
No one
Nozomi-
is asking.
But my childhood friend, but the one
But
I
your
promised
wife.
to marry.
You're delusional.
Be ready to
You can't marry her and be her daddy at the same time. That's just
Oh,
weird.
Now it's day 41. Things are beginning to feel pretty hopeless. I only had today and tomorrow left until the next round of the invader hunt began. If it comes down to it, can we keep looking for the QB liquid while also earning enough points to stay in the game?
Yeah.
Oh great, a visitor. That's all I need.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me.
It was Moko.
Shit.
It seemed like she'd come to continue our
It's not
conversation
you.
from yesterday, although she didn't have Kyoshika with her this time. Hey Moko, what was all that about yesterday? You were acting really weird. If there's something you want from me, just come right out and say it.
Oh my god, she's an invader in disguise again.
Okay, well, why
Again?
don't you hire me, Takumi?
Hi,
That's
you.
where we met her the first time.
But what? Where's this coming from?
Well, not really, but
You might not think it by looking at me, but I've got other talents beside my strength. I can handle any kind of job you have for me. Manual labor is a given, but I can cook, too. And I'd make a great bodyguard when you're going anywhere dangerous.
I can clean.
I'm there for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
I don't clean,
don't
but let
know
me
each
tell you
other.
how I got this ring. Goblin Swarm drip down inside me quickly. I got you against
Pretty awesome value, don't you think?
I have no idea what she's talking about anymore. Why do I have to get saddled with this bizarre sales pitch first thing in the morning?
wet ass.
All I'm saying is, I'll work real hard for you, Takumi. I'll do
Fine,
anything you
fine.
want. So, in return for that,
Simp.
something to save my dear friend?
What the fuck are
Your
you talking about?
dear friend? Wait, are you talking about Nozomi? She did want my help with Nozomi yesterday. I knew it.
Like, what the actual fuck are you talking about?
Takumi is so proud of himself for connecting two very obvious dots together.
What happened to Nozomi, Mirko?
that's the thing. I don't really know what's wrong with her.
Okay, but we know what's wrong with her.
She's on her
Oh,
period.
we shouldn't know what's wrong with
She's
her.
delusional.
No.
She's a woman.
Whoa,
She
look at
suddenly
her.
collapsed 3 days ago, and she's been getting worse and worse ever since.
She got the clap 3 days ago?
This morning, it was hurting her just to breathe. At this rate, I'm worried she might die.
And Nozomi
I'm sorry.
can't use the Revive-O-Matic. If she dies, she's gone forever.
I don't know what caused this, so I have no idea what to do about it. Doesn't seem like a regular cold, so I've got to wonder if it's some kind of disease she already had in her. I really need any help I can get here. That's why I came to you. You're from the future, so I figured you might know something about Nozomi that I don't.
Now it makes sense. That's what you were trying to ask me yesterday?
Yeah, please talk to me. Save Nozomi.
No.
I know I've got some nerve off asking you for help after the way we've all treated you, but you're our only hope.
Save
I'm begging you,
everyone can.
save her life, and I'll dedicate mine to you.
Tears streaming down her face, Mirko got on her knees and bowed her head in supplication. Mirko,
Oh my
come
God.
on, you don't have to do that. Of course I'll help. All you had to do was ask. If Nozomi's suffering, I can't just stand by and let it happen. I want to do something about it. That's what friends are for.
He's
But thank you, Takumi. Thank you so much.
I gave Mirko a tissue to
wouldn't
dry
lie.
her eyes, not to mention her nose. Once she'd calmed down a little, I got her to tell me more about Nozomi's condition. Based on what you've told me, I might know what the problem is. It sounded a lot like what had happened to Nozomi in my first timeline. Unhealthy pallor, fever, labored breathing. I'd seen her suffer
God,
like that
she's
She's
before.
pregnant.
It could only mean
She's
one
pregnant.
thing.
She is with child.
I'm with child. The baby is rejecting me.
Rejected.
I think
my
Nozomi
body's
is
rejecting
probably
the
going
baby.
through rejection symptoms from her cryptoglobin.
Huh?
It's not very compatible with her body, so it flares up and gives her a bad fever sometimes.
Rash. Gives
Her
her a
body's turning against her? Kind of like with steroid abuse? Does that
Sure.
mean this could happen to the rest of us too?
Ah.
No, this is a Nozomi only thing. It's because she's not an official member of the Special Defense Unit.
She's an alien official.
Well, Nozomi's different from us. I told Mirko the truth about how Nozomi got here.
racist?
How she snuck in and joined this war of her own free will.
Not like the other girls.
Basically, the
I
whole
have
story
snake
that I'd heard
Wow.
from Nozomi herself last time. Her mother was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital, where she was involved in a project to save humanity. Specifically, that project involved transfusing cryptoglobin into human hosts. Nozomi had offered herself as a research subject to help make that project a success, but something went wrong and the Cryptoglobin didn't bond with her the way they'd expected. Nevertheless, they continued with their research. The project was eventually shut down by the higher-ups, and Nozomi's mother was so heartbroken that she took her own life.
No.
After that,
Where
Nozomi
did she
snuck
take it?
into Kamakura again and again, trying to figure out the truth behind why the project had ended. Eventually, she found it. The people in charge were building a special squad of youths with the power of Cryptoglobin, in other words, the Special Defense Unit. Her investigations led her deeper into the heart of the hospital. And in a room packed with strange capsule-like machines, she found us. Realizing that we were the Special Defense Unit she'd heard about, she got inside a pod herself. When we were sent here to the planet's surface, she came as well, ending up at second to last Defense Academy.
Huh?
To put it simply, Nozomi was never meant to be here. Her mum's experiments on her were deemed failures. In spite of that, she's been fighting so hard all this time. I guess it's only natural that it would take its toll on her body sooner or later.
That Nozomi, I can't believe she never told me any of this. Does she really think I'd care if she's not an official member of the team? She's my friend. I love her no matter what.
Yeah,
Mhm, you
I
say
knew
that
none
now.
of that would matter to you. That was why I'd felt comfortable sharing this information. If anyone could be trusted with Nozomi's secret, it was Moko.
How?
Where did Moko come from?
Don't talk to me.
Where was Moko the first time?
How do we stop?
The first time, Moko was captured by invaders on day 10.
Oh.
However, she returned on like around day 50 or 60, and it was actually an invader in disguise, and Moko was already dead.
Damn.
There's some kind of medical herb that'll help. I'll run out and get them right now.
No, there's only one thing that will
Basil.
help Nozomi now, and that's
Basil.
Cryptoglobin.
Time.
It's got
Oh.
cannibalistic qualities.
Rosemary.
Frankincense.
Do you guys
What
have
is this
basil or
going-
basil?
Basil.
On my head.
Basil.
That's basically
Basil.
what we need to
Sorry,
save her, right?
you pronounce it like bagel?
Dirty American. Dirty American. American?
Okay,
Basil.
So true. So true.
Well, the best way to
Basil.
get more is by defeating Manor. Why don't we
mean-
kill Ava?
we could use out the reward we got from the last invader hunt. We could just inject her with our reward. But I don't know if that's breaking the rules.
Hey, that settles it. I'm gonna go find the commander and lay a beat down on him. I'll bring him back alive so Nozomi can.
Wait, Moko, we already have some Cryptoglobin right here.
Ava, let's murder Ava. Huh? We do? We're gonna kill.
Yeah, I got some at the end of the battle on day 33, remember? I handed Moko the prize the sponsor had given me for being in the top 3 in the rankings.
Huh?
Inject this into
Well-
Nozomi, and her symptoms will settle down, I'm sure of it. The
You're
Cryptoglobin
gonna
in the
kill
vial
her.
looked the same
He's
as it
gonna
did the
kill
night I
you.
got it. It still had its power.
Oh wow. Are you sure you're okay with just giving away a prize?
It's a small price to pay if it will save Nozomi's life. Go on, take it.
Thank you, Takumi.
It would save her,
I
Tuxhair.
don't know.
Anything
I
for
could
her.
never make this up to you.
Don't sweat it. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. Imagine it kills her and then
Yes.
everyone
Ah.
hates us again.
Of course.
Oh no.
Takumi, you really are a great guy. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks again. I'll go to Nozomi's room and... Oh. Okay, I'm not saying that.
Moko bowed her head
Huh?
one last time and rushed off to deliver the life-saving vial.
Nice.
Get better soon, Nozomi. I can't just sit around and worry all day. I still have things I need to do. If we don't find that QB liquid soon... I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa,
you.
and we began our search for the day. We searched and we
Thank
searched.
you. Come again.
But just like before, we failed to find any QB liquid. Our respite from the killing game was almost over, and we had nothing to show for it.
Be ready to.
Up and at 'em.
Day 42 already. This is the last day of our week off. Tomorrow, the invader hunt will begin again. The three of us would have to balance our search for the QB liquid with earning points to stay in the game, if that was even possible. Is that Moko?
What happened?
She's probably come to tell me how Nozomi's doing. I hurried to the door and opened it. Standing there was...
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Restart stream.
What the hell just happened?
Read when I restart stream, by the way.
What?
Good morning, Takumi.
Nozomi, you alright?
Yep, I feel better than ever thanks to the cryptoglobin you gave me. I wouldn't have pulled through if it wasn't for you. I just had to come here and say thank you in person.
There's no need for that. All I did was pass on something I didn't need myself. But since you're here, I should probably apologize.
For what?
I told Moko your secret about your past. I'm sorry, I know it wasn't my place to do that. But when I heard you were sick, I couldn't help myself.
I told her about your secret, Nozomi. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. You decided that that was what you needed to do to save me, right? Well, I'm back to normal now, so I'd say you made the right choice.
Nozomi.
Somebody's under his bed. I bet you somebody was under his bed again. Moko came and gave me a big hug this morning, and she told me, I don't care where you're from or who you were before this, official, unofficial, it's all the same.
As long as you love me. Sorry.
Right here, right now, you're my friend, and I love you. Nothing's going to change that. I was so happy I burst into tears. Knowing that people accept me for who I am, it's so wonderful.
Nozomi's smile was so
Pride
pure,
Month is
so
over.
radiant. I felt myself getting a little emotional too.
Can't say that anymore.
I really can't deny that I...
Love you.
By the way, Moko is really grateful too. She's trying to think of the perfect way to pay you back, as she put it. Even Kyoshiko wanted to thank you. Here, take this.
Nozomi handed me an old-fashioned envelope with letter of thanks written on it. Kyoshiko wrote this? For me? I thought for sure she still hated me. My hands were trembling as I gently opened the envelope and read what was inside.
She just copied out all of the lyrics of that one song that we listened to yesterday.
Sir Takumi, I offer you...
my... Let me read it.
Okay. My most sincere
the
thanks for
voice.
saving Lady Nozomi's life.
You can both read
Truly,
it together.
I owe you a debt
Yeah,
of
you have to read it
gratitude I
together.
may never be able to repay. I wish I could be there to tell you this in person, but I feel too ashamed of my past treatment of you to do so. Though I cannot undo the events of the past, I offer myself at your complete disposal, that we may create a better future together.
Dispose her.
I remain, sir, your humble servant, Kyoshiko Magadori.
She told me she's willing to do anything to earn your forgiveness. Her exact words were, I will dedicate myself to Sir Takumi's service.
Service?
Oh.
Seriously? It's not like I'm some kind of feudal warlord.
Serving? Serving?
I'm serious, I know, because I feel the same way.
Huh? Wait, does she mean what I think she means?
No. Say, Takumi,
Would it be alright if the three of us
God.
joined your team?
Obviously, I would have welcomed Nozomi with open arms, but this wasn't a decision I could make on
Open
my
arms.
own. I tracked down Yugamu and Tsubasa, and once we discussed the matter... Wait, this is gonna kill
Eh?
Takamaru, Ima, and Kako.
Damn. Nozomi, Moko, Kyoshiko. Welcome to the team. We are
Yugamu's
so
like, the
stoked.
ladies!
Stoked? Why is Yugamu using this kind of language? We are so stoked to have you girls on our side.
Oh god.
Ladies!
I love you guys so much. It's so stupid.
Ladies, welcome to the team!
I'm so sorry. I need coffee. I'm proud to be on the same team as you again. So sorry I left the last one so suddenly.
The others approved the
Oh,
new
God.
additions to our team without a
Aren't
second
you so
thought.
dead? If you don't mind me asking, what brought on this sudden change of heart? Ladies? Was it just Jesus Christ? Was it just out of gratitude to Takumi for saving Nozomi, or is there more to it than that?
Oh, Stitch. We realized it was going to be hard for just the three of us to survive from now on, especially with my condition. My condition.
Everyone has a fucking condition.
Damn. So they basically chose
They're just being sheep.
It was what, Josh?
between Takamari or Takumi. And whoever they didn't pick would die.
If we were gonna have to sell ourselves to anyone, we wanted to be Takumi. So Takumi, so magnanimous, accepting a lowly wretch like me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Turn into Shomo.
That makes sense. We could definitely use some extra members too, so it sounds like a good deal for all of us. Just remember, Takumi's the leader. He's the one calling the shots. We need you to follow his orders, or this team will fall apart when things start to get tough. You think you can do that, ladies?
She's a big
Positively. Book our matches. However you want, Takumi.
Glad we understand each other. Now that that's settled, once again, welcome to the team, ladies. Takumi, how about you tell our new members what we're all about here?
Okay.
What's our vibe?
It was finally the time.
Throws up his PowerPoint presentation.
Finally time to tell the girls the truth about our team. The name told them
Our
a lot
company's
already.
mission.
We were the anti-sponsor alliance. However, we'd actually given up on fighting the sponsor directly. Our current plan was to repair and activate the escape pod, leaving the killing game behind. To put it simply, our goal isn't victory, it's escape. It may sound irresponsible, running away from our problems like this, but the alternative is complete annihilation. Once we're back on the artificial satellite, we can get ourselves together and figure out a new course of action.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'm in. Nothing wrong with slipping through the ropes and leaving the arena before they can take the belt from you.
What is she talking about?
Right. We need to prioritize our lives. So long as we survive, humanity still has a chance.
Thanks, guys. What about you, Kyoshika? Are you okay with doing things that way? I know it must be frustrating to give up on avenging Kurara.
Nay, if this is what you decided, I have no objections. You're my lord and master now, so Takumi. I will follow you even into hell and back.
Master?
I have made my choice to devote my life to you. Come what may, I'm your servant, your faithful hound. Your word is law. A true samurai follows their lord's orders without question. If you order me to die, I'll gladly plunge a knife into my heart.
You really don't have to go that far.
If you order me to strip, I'll gladly bear all here and now.
Excuse me?
Please keep your clothes on.
Okay. Oh lord.
Don't be so shy, Sir Takumi. I must atone for
Mr.
past
Harris.
loss.
Mr. Hardis.
Things I said, the way I treated you, they were an insult to your honor. I need to take responsibility, and I'm prepared to suffer any humiliation to do it.
I'm telling you, that's all in the past now. We're friends again, so let's just forget about it, okay?
Forget about
Are
it.
you sure? This is a rare chance for you to see a nubile
Oh my-
young lady's body. No strings
Jesus
attached.
Christ.
What's the matter?
He needs to calm
Don't you want
down.
to see me naked? Huh? Huh?
Why are you getting so forceful about this? And
Damn, why was that line one line
It's
voice?
not like I wouldn't like that.
Jesus Christ, Takumi.
In front of everyone, calm down.
I don't believe you, Takumi.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I was just. In a few short seconds, Kyoshika had done more to damage the reputation of the girls than all my past mistakes put together. The sponsors sent her here to sabotage me?
I
Not
like to
kidding around.
imagine is laughing his ass off in the corner. Like, just having the time of his life.
Let's get back on topic. In terms of our
husband's
immediate
gonna beat me.
plans, we should start tomorrow by.
Hold on, Takumi. I think we can save all that for later. Our alliance has just entered a glorious new era. It'd be a waste not to celebrate. Why don't we throw a party and everyone get drugged again?
A party? Now?
Fostering good morale and camaraderie is part of the Falcon leader's duties too, you know? And I just so
Wait,
happen to
wait.
have ordered everything from the local McDonald's menu.
I got drinks too. Who wants one?
What? When did you guys.
That's suspicious.
Sounds good to
That's
me.
weird.
I'll take a protein shake,
Huh.
energy drink cocktail. Is there any Amazake? I should really allow Sir Takumi to slather me in a sticky white fluid to prove my
Fuck
loyalty.
me.
Excuse me?
Jesus Christ.
Phrasing, Kyoshika, do you think about what you're saying? I'll just have an orange juice. What would you like, Takumi?
Oh,
Boring.
I'll have what you're having, Nazumi. Eventually,
Yeah,
everyone had a
yeah.
drink, and we
Yeah.
decided to make a
Eh,
toast.
Well then,
Horrible
I
choice,
now call on our
honestly.
I now
Orange
call
juice?
on our team
Orange
leader for a profound
Lucas
yet
moment.
tasteful, wait, so true, and totally original speech to get things started.
Great, no pressure, huh? Suddenly, everyone's eyes were on me.
Hold on, I'm
What
gonna move
was
my
I
room.
supposed to say? We are gathered.
We are gathered here today to bear witness to the union of a new team.
Don't be so stiff. You sound like you're officiating at a wedding.
Listen up, Takumi. Speak from the heart. Smile like a
Whoa.
president at a press conference and do a double peace sign.
What is she referring to?
Ah. With everyone encouraging me, I felt the tension in my shoulders start to ease up a little. I've never been good at stuff like this, but here goes. Everyone, thank you for joining the team and agreeing to follow our plan. Even if we have to sacrifice our honor and dignity for it, the Anti-Sponsor Alliance will survive. Together, I know we can make this happen. We can get back to the satellite without anyone else dying. Let's drink a toast to
Bro,
that
you
goal.
can't say that.
Here's to our survival.
Someone's gonna die. To our
survival.
Yeah.
And so, for the first time in a long
Orange
time, we let
juice.
loose and enjoyed hanging out for a while. Things started off fairly
Wait, what
quietly.
does Lucas Orange juice come from?
Like we were all getting to know each other again. But it didn't take long to
What
descend
did it
into
mean?
chaos.
So basically, they lured away a lot
You're
of
gonna get
big
drugged
stars
again.
with fat paychecks and creative freedom clauses built into their contracts. But that meant they weren't fostering new talent.
Wait,
and
this
when
fight is so
they actually got bought
cute.
out by their
Joshika's
competition.
already drunk.
Hey, you listening to Kumi?
Look at her.
Moko? That's
On
not
She's gonna
the
ram that
juice,
thing
on
right up.
fruit juice. Oh my god.
Stop it, holy
You're gonna ram that
Jumanji
thing up somewhere.
sword. You can't go flashing your blade like that in front of everyone. Don't look at me like that.
My god.
I pledged myself to Sir Takumi.
This is you,
I
Kevin.
must remain faithful to him. No! Don't stop! Oh
Stop!
No, stop moaning in my ears.
Drinks. None of these drinks even have alcohol in them.
You can thank me for that. I added a little of this powder to our refreshments to make everyone.
They're on spoons.
This goes way beyond.
Holy shit, I drugged everyone.
The party was a spur of the moment thing, and it got pretty crazy toward the end, but it was still a lot of fun. All I'd ever wanted was for everyone to be comfortable around each other, to be happy. I was going to burn the scene into my memory, to remind myself of what I was fighting for, what I was fighting to protect. I wouldn't let anything tear us apart again. What?
Fantco.
Fantco. My favorite. Let's have some Fantco.
This is it. Our break from the killing game is over. Today was the first day of the Invader Hunt second round. In a lot of ways, it was going to be similar to the first round, but at the opening ceremony, we learned that one rule would be different.
Oh god. The second round will be extended to last 15 days instead of 10. Because juicy tension. Are there any objections?
Yeah, so are you from Britain, Perchan?
No, no. Why would you even suggest that? I don't know where you get that idea from. I doubt you'd care if there were. Can you at least tell us why you're changing the schedule? Because I'm a spicy British cunt and I can do whatever the shit I want. I don't want the executions to become too frequent. And several of you have died already, which is quite boring. Kurara Osuzuki, Mirko Shizuhara, Shoma Ginstaki, and my screen froze. Oh, here we go. I didn't think we'd lose 3 hunters just in the first round. You guys are really shit at this game. You killed 2 of them yourself, asshole. My point is, if the executions continue at this point, you'll be wiped out way too soon. That is not my aim here. The Invader Hunt must continue for as long as possible.
Why did they change the time frame like this? And so suddenly? Is easing up the pace really all there is to it?
No use trying to figure out what the sponsor's thinking at this point. Now that it's been decided, we just have to go with it. Play. And don't worry, you and me are the toughest buddy duo at the academy. Shing! We'll make it through to the end of this round easy.
We're buddies now, huh? Much like in the first round, Yugamo and I were working as a pair. The rest of the alliance were exploring a different area. I would have preferred us to all stay together, but...
One more step until husbands. Personally, I think we should split into 2 groups.
Yugami had proposed this idea to everyone the night before.
As you know, we need to find this QB liquid stuff while also owning enough points to stay in the game. It's inefficient to have us all searching in the same place. Now that we've got more members, we should spread out a little.
What's your question?
What day in the previous universe did we get Ima and Kako to fight?
Very, very late. After day 50.
Right. So, I mean, it's technically getting them to fight, but okay, sure.
So how about we go in these teams tomorrow? They're basically the same as in the first round, but we can always switch people around if we need to. We'll meet up here at the end of every day and report on our progress. That sound good to you, oh fearless leader? I got swept up in the mood last night, but are you sure about those team formations? What's the problem? Did you want me to put you with Nozomi instead? Come on, I'm serious. Can the 2 of us really survive on our own? It's been 10 days since I last fought any invaders. What if I've gotten rusty and slow you down? Rusty? You? Not possible. Trust me. How can you be so sure? I told you before, didn't I? You've got talent. You're a natural born killer. Now, let's get moving. We don't want Takamaru and the others to steal our kills while we're here shooting the breeze. Yugami began walking further into
Teenage
the ruined
assassin.
town. I followed.
Hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Okay, how about we look for invaders here? We can spend the morning earning points to secure our positions. Sound good? Yeah, once we're sure we're not at the bottom of the rankings, we can focus on finding the QB liquid.
Then let's get our hunt on. You remember the secret I taught you?
Of course.
Slay.
Just detach myself and treat it like dull, mundane work. We wandered around in search of invaders.
Jackpot. There's a whole swarm of them over there, Takumi. Let's sneak around and hit them with a pincer attack.
We found some invaders and we killed them.
Wow.
Detach yourself.
How was you?
It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work.
Is this what fast food feels like?
Detach yourself. It's just work.
You might even be as good an assassin as me now, Takumi. Your growth is so impressive, it's almost frightening.
Yugami was right. I was more efficient at killing than I had been in the first round. I could feel it. I didn't get so worked up about it anymore. I'd barely broken a sweat. But was that really a good thing? This is weird, don't you think? I haven't been out on the hunt in 10 whole days. So why am I still so good at this?